Hey, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Noah Shaw or Fordsixfo, and today I've got a special video for y'all. We're actually going to be buying another dually. I just got back from a 20+ hour road trip just a couple days ago, buying my 2022 F-450 any level. If y'all did not see that video, make sure you check it out. But today we're going to be going to buy another one-of-a-kind classic truck that I've been wanting forever, flying to Dallas, Texas, and then driving 2 hours to go check it out. Hopefully everything on it checks out and everything is good, because it is a beautiful, one-of-a-kind truck that I've had my eyes on for quite some time now, and we worked out a deal with the current owner. So let's go ahead, hop on the flight to Dallas. It is currently 6 a.m. and let's get this day started off. And some even more exciting news, my barndominium and ranch actually might be sold soon, so we might be having another house building series on the channel soon, so stay tuned. If y'all haven't watched the last video, you gotta check it out, because we picked up this absolute unit, a 2022 F-450 King Ranch on a full hydraulic, any level lift kit, and 30-inch forged wheels and a lot more accessories. This thing is an absolute beast, so don't miss out on that video. And if y'all wanted to know the joys about making videos for YouTube and all the other social media platforms, I run back and forth and grab this tripod to film the videos. Well, let's go ahead and hop on the road to the dealership, and then we're gonna get a ride to the airport. And if y'all didn't know, I'm actually starting to use this any level as a daily driver. This truck drives amazing for what it is and how huge it is. It goes down the highway speeds no problem, and it's just way too good for the content and video, so I'm definitely gonna be keeping this truck for a little bit. Before we make it to the dealership, I'm gonna go ahead and stop and vote for our presidential campaign, so hopefully we can fix this economy. And just like that, I did my part for the community and came out and voted.
When have you ever legit seen chickens crossing the road?
Funny enough, also, I was actually the first person to vote in my town today, so I made it there a little bit early. I have arrived at my dealership here in Bandera, Texas, where we buy, sell, and trade all vehicles. Check out how awesome the front line at the lot looks here. I'm gonna get the gate opened up, but we are really stacking in the inventory. We've got all types of makes and models, a little bit of everything for everyone. And we arrived. Let's go ahead and go inside. I'm waiting for my brother to get here, and then we're gonna hop on the road to San Antonio to get to the airport. But let's open up the dealership today, and hopefully while I'm gone for the next day, we get some trucks sold here. Gonna get all the lights in the shop all turned on so we can open up for the day. And if y'all remember seeing the dealership for the first time and now just barely seeing it now that it's all done, you're gonna be so amazed with how it's turned out so far, especially this garage area where we take all the photos. Look how nice it turned out. We did all the metal on the walls. My last thing left to do is epoxy on the entire floor, but we also have lights along each side to light up the vehicles perfectly for pictures for the website. But I really love how this garage area turned out. And also the showroom area turned out fantastic as well. Check out how good it looks with all the LED hexagon garage lights in here. I actually sell these on my website, primemotorcompany.com, and they ship out super fast. You can put them in your garage, your house, anywhere you'd like. And just the other day, I actually had the pool table completely redone and refelted to a dark gray felt instead of the brown, so it matches the inside of this area a lot better. Everything is fully furnished now, and it just looks amazing. Let me know how y'all think the dealership turned out, because we started in here with just a complete blank canvas. Nothing at all inside here, just framing on all the walls. Then we built all these rooms, sectioned off the garage area, built all those walls, painted everything. I think it turned out awesome, but let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And it's actually pretty crazy, but it's gonna be my second dually this week, because we just picked up this bad boy a couple days ago. Actually gonna be another personal truck, just a nice, fun, casual cruiser for the weekends. Something that I can make some good content on and keep around for a while. And it's actually gonna be my third dually at home, because I already have this one and my GMC Denali that I use as a workhorse. Today we're gonna be buying the classic truck, and then we're gonna be staying at a hotel tonight and then driving it home in the morning back to Bandera. So I went ahead and packed a bag for the trip, and we got the money inside for the truck also. And let's hop on the road. And we just made it to the airport to hop on the flight to Dallas. We made it through security on our flight boards in 50 minutes. Then we have an hour flight to Dallas Love Field and a 2-hour drive to go check out the truck. Gonna stop and grab a quick breakfast. And finally, we are boarding on the flight. And we got first row seating. Let's go ahead and knock out this 1-hour flight to Dallas Love Field.
I do invite you to sit back, relax.
And I see our hotel, the Omni, that we're gonna be staying at tonight, and we're about to land.
We made it off the plane, and instead of renting a car, it's actually cheaper to get an Uber all the way over 2 hours to Palestine. So we're gonna go ahead, hop in an Uber, and not even have to drive, and get there to check out my new truck. I totally selected the wrong pickup area, so we're walking all the way over to Garage B now, which seems like is forever away because we literally rode on over like 6 of these things. Literally, these are never ending. We get over here and the door's closed. We gotta go back to where we came from. This is the worst airport setup I've ever seen. All right, here we go. Now we're on track. We just made it to our Uber. You know you're on a long Uber trip when you have to stop for gas. Let me know what's the longest Uber y'all have ever been on. This is probably gonna top it for me at about 2 hours of driving to Palestine. But let's go ahead, get headed over there and check out the new rig. All right, I just got the man paid and the deal done. Here is my new 1979 Ford F-350. Now it's time for a full walkthrough of this 1979 F-350 because this thing is one of a kind. It's on a 2001 Ford F-350 frame, axles, and floor pans. That being said, it does have the 7.3 motor under this hood and a 6-speed manual transmission. All the truck's paint was redone in a nice orange patina. The only thing I don't like is that this logo is actually painted under the clear coat. So I'm gonna get this door redone. Probably put something else on it. If not, just make it all orange, make it look nice and clean. Just add a decal on the side for my business instead. Got these absolutely massive mirrors, and you might be asking too, I didn't know they made a 1979 in a dually, or at least with the dually fender, and they actually don't. This fender is actually a Chevy fender that was welded all on, so this truck's just so special. It also has the gooseneck in the bed. Previous owner actually said he would haul a 40-foot trailer with a skid steer hooked up to it. So I'm definitely gonna be putting this truck to the test. It's a 7.3, so it's gonna haul everything like nothing. These trucks are built to last, and I'm so happy with this purchase. The wheel setup here is actually 24.5-inch aluminum Freightliner wheels that were milled down to 24 inches, and the tires are actually pretty bald. I'm surprised we made it back on our 6-hour trip, and especially since it drove so well down the highway, I can't imagine how it's gonna be when I put 6 brand new, probably Toyo Proxy tires or something on it, unless I actually change the wheels to some Forge wheels or something, but I really like the Alcoa look. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And they did the 8-lug to 10-lug adapters, and it's got a full 4-inch exhaust from the turbo back. It's got a rear replacement bumper in a cream color that matches the Ford letters on the back of the tailgate. All the taillights and lighting are clears with LEDs in it, especially on the side. All the markers are orange at night. This thing is just lit up all orange. It looks super sweet. Going inside the truck has to be my favorite part. Check it out. All tan and brown two-toned leather, and you got your 6-speed manual transmission in there. All custom leather. They even made these panels on the back. This is actually a Chevy rear seat, but it fits in this truck just perfectly. Place the steering wheel with the new one so you don't have that huge Ford factory steering wheel. And of course the dash and all of the gauge cluster is off of the 7.3. With only 197,000 miles on the 7.3 motor, this thing is barely getting broken in. It also has a touchscreen radio with JL audio speakers all the way around and a subwoofer behind the rear seat, so this thing bumps. And of course under the hood here, check it out. You wouldn't believe actually how much room is under this thing. Got the old huge springs to hold up the hood, so this thing is sturdy. But look how much room we got under here with this 7.3 Powerstroke engine in it. The way it was all done is super cherry. Everything is real nice and clean in here. And I can see this motor lasting a long time for us. I've had a couple OBS 7.3s and I just absolutely love them. So I'm excited to have another one in my arsenal of trucks. This actually makes for 3 dualies now at home. One other thing I don't really like about this truck is the front valance sticks down so far, but it actually has to be like that to cover up the radiator and everything and protect everything. But they try to do the patina up here, kind of make it look like rust, and I don't really like how it looks. I might go ahead and chrome it or match it to the orange paint on the truck, but I'm also not too sure on what I want to do with it yet, but it does have to be there. Let me know if y'all think I should paint it or match the bumper and make it all chrome, or what y'all think. Surprisingly, at night, these LED headlights are super bright. Those were replaced as well, and they have an amber DRL also. This hood is so hard to close. But we've got 2 hours to drive in this absolute beast of a rig over to the Omni in Dallas to wrap up today's trip, and then the rest of the trip will be tomorrow, about 5 hours to get back to Bandera, Texas. And that's more like it for this truck. Let's go ahead and get out of here and hit the road. Being in Texas, even though it's getting close to winter time, it is still so humid out here. The AC system just works so well. This thing probably blows colder air than my brand new 2022 F-450. Making our first stop for diesel now. We're about to hop on the road 2 hours to Dallas to stop at the Omni Hotel for the night. Luckily, this thing's got a huge tank on it, so we're gonna be able to make it a far way. The previous owner said it can go over 500 miles on one tank, so we're about to put that to the test. We're only 15 minutes away from Dallas to wrap up the trip for today and then making the rest of the drive home tomorrow. This truck drives flawlessly down the road at 70 miles per hour, and we're pulling into the Omni Hotel for the night. And we got the anti-theft device, the manual transmission. I got to park it myself right up front in the hotel so nothing gets stolen. I also put an air tag in it just for safety measures, but let's go ahead and get checked into the hotel. And finally made it to the room. Check it out. Got a nice little spot to spend the night with a great view of downtown. And I'm even more excited that we got to park the truck right downstairs outside, so nothing's gonna happen to it tonight. I'm super happy with the purchase. Let me know what y'all think of the truck down below. And to wrap up the day, we're gonna grab some dinner downstairs.
And time to eat. And it's election night tonight. Check out how the view of downtown Dallas looks at nighttime.
We just finished having an excellent dinner, and that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna make our way back to Bandera, Texas after hitting up the auctions and buying a couple more trucks for the dealership as well.
Auction time. Making me want a GT500 again.
All right, guys, we just left the auction. We got 4.5 hours to go to home. This thing just rides absolutely amazing down the highway, going about 75 miles per hour the whole way home. And we're gonna stop, get a lunch here in a little bit, passing by a whole lot of dinosaurs. Today was also a very successful day because we picked up 4 very nice diesel 4-wheel drive trucks from the auction that we got to lay our hands on. Everything we buy, we like to drive, make sure everything's really nice on it for the end customer. So if y'all want to see our inventory, we get new trucks in almost every single day. You can shop it on primemoco.com, and we're located in Bandera, Texas. We offer financing and extended warranties, take trade-ins, so make sure you check us out for your next vehicle. I'm gonna stop real quick at Chicken Express to grab a quick lunch and then hop back on the road 4 hours. Passing over Lake Buchanan, about 2 hours left on the road trip. Now we're passing over the Llano River Bridge, hour and a half from home. This trip has been going super smooth, and the truck is barely below half a tank of diesel, so this thing is super fuel efficient. Very impressed. Not much longer to go. We'll have this bad boy back in Bandera, Texas. Rolling through Fredericksburg now. We got a little bit under an hour to go left on the road trip. Just like that, I'm pulling back up to my ranch now, and we finally made it back. Successful trip with this truck. It did not skip a beat. This thing drives fantastic the whole entire way. So impressed with how amazing this truck is. What a great purchase, and I can't wait to start making some changes on it and perfecting this truck. If y'all have any ideas for the truck at all or anything you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. And we just made it back from over 7 hours of driving in the 1979 Ford. This truck drove amazing, and it still has a quarter of tank left. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, drop a like down below, comment, let me know what you think about the truck. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content, but that's gonna wrap it up for today.